Hi everyone, welcome to the DIY kitchen. Today we are going to make miso salmon. This is really easy. First we need a marinade. So we need miso, we need some sake, we need mirin, soy sauce and sesame seed oil. Right, first thing we need to do, let's make the marinade. You can usually get this soybean paste from your local supermarket. Miso is a fermented soybean paste from Japan. Obviously mainly used to make miso soup. Right, so I'm doing a couple of tablespoons of this. All the ingredients are going to be in the description below. Here is some sake, doing about 2 tablespoons of this. And then we're going to do mirin. The difference between mirin and sake is that sake is much more of a higher alcohol content and mirin has more sugar, but they're basically both rice wines. Of course you need soy sauce, a couple of teaspoons of this, and then we need sesame seed oil. I use this in a lot of dishes. Mix, mix, mix. I want to get all those lumps out from the miso, especially if it's been in the fridge. Okay, grab yourself a Ziploc bag. Of course you can buy these from Costco. Throw that salmon in. And put the marinade in. Right, get the air out of the bag. And what we want to do now is we want to put this in the fridge for at least a couple of hours. If not, overnight actually is great if you got the time. Otherwise just make it in the morning for the dinner tonight. Okay, next thing we need to do, I want to make a dill sauce to go with the salmon. This is actually my favorite sauce that we do with any sort of fish. Dill is an amazing herb. If you've never used it before, it's fantastic. It's really refreshing. So get yourself some fresh dill from the supermarket, take it off the stalks. Grab your knife, give it a good chopping. Okay, grab yourself a little bowl, throw that in the bottom. Then we need to add the other 2 or 3 ingredients. Right, first one, plain yogurt. Organic is better, obviously, but doesn't really matter. Couple of tablespoons of this. Okay, let's put another half in. Right, use a separate spoon so you don't cross-contaminate. Sour cream, give it a little tang to it. So have a couple of tablespoons of that. And give that a mix. Alright, one last thing. I put some lemon or lime in, give it a bit more tang. Mix that in. Then we want to put some cling film on the top. Throw it in the fridge for later that night. I like to make it a few hours before so the dill infuses into the yogurt. Right, next thing we need to do, we're going to make garnish from some spring onions. Or some people call them green onions. Right, all I want is the green parts. I don't want the white parts, and I want to cut them on the bias, diagonally. So just be careful with your fingers. I've done this a few times. Right. Keep those for later. You can use them in another dish. And again, throw them in a little bowl. Put some cling film on the top. Throw them in the fridge. Anything you can do beforehand to make it easier in the evening is great. Right, as I said, throw that in the fridge. Grab it later. Okay, when you're ready to cook the salmon, I'm going to do this in the air fryer. You can pan fry it, but I'm going to do it this way. Preheat your pan fryer to about 390, 400. Put the salmon in. Try and leave some gaps in between the salmon so the hot air can get around. Okay, throw those in. And I usually do it for about 8 to 10 minutes. There we go, looks beautiful. Right, let's serve it up. Nice piece of salmon. Here's the dill sauce that's been sitting in the fridge for a few hours. You're gonna love that, it's really good. Next thing, these are some pickled radishes I made. Just makes it look kind of fancy. And here is the green parts of the spring onions. Just adds a bit of colour to it. And to finish it off, we got some roasted sesame seeds. Gives it that kind of Asian look and flavour. Right, we're going to serve this with some boiled potatoes. You can use rice, and I made these roasted Brussels sprouts. Okay, there it is. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Please like and subscribe, and next week we're going to do something completely different. Thanks.